Hi everyone, welcome to Apni Chemistry. So we will be starting with class 11th chemistry syllabus. So firstly we need to see the syllabus. We have total 9 chapters in our syllabus as you can see on the screen. And in the 9 chapters, first chapter is some basic concepts of chemistry. It will carry 7 marks in your theoretical exams, which will be a total of 70 marks. 30 marks will be your practical. So in first chapter, we will be discussing about the topics like laws of chemical composition, Daltonomic theory, atomic and molecular masses, empirical molecular formula, and percentage composition. Also, we will be discussing about a very important topic which is mole concept. As you can see, here it is mentioned in our syllabus. Many questions in JEE, NEET, and even in your exams of schools come from mole concepts. It is a very important topic. So second chapter we have structure of atom. Structure of atom chapter conveys 9 marks out of 70 marks in your theoretical exam. In this chapter we will be discussing about some models based on the structure of atom. First like Thomson model, Rutherford model, Bohr model, and other topics like Heisenberg uncertainty principle, Aufbau's rule, Pauli exclusion principle, de Broglie relationship, Hund's rule, and also we will be discussing about the orbitals and how the orbitals are filled based on their electronic configurations. So next chapter we have classification of elements and periodicity in properties. This chapter conveys 6 marks in your theoretical exams. So in this chapter basically we will discuss about the periodic table, the properties of periodic table, groups and other elements having some relationship with each other like diagonal relationship and other relationships. In this we will also be covering about some important parameters like atomic radii, ionic radii, inert gas radii, and NH enthalpy, electron gain enthalpy, electronegativity, and also we will be discussing about the nomenclature of elements with atomic number greater than 100. Basically we need up to 120. Then we have chapter number 4, chemical bonding and molecular structure. This chapter contains 7 marks. It is a very interesting and an easy chapter. In this chapter we have some theories like Vesper theory, VBT theory, which is also known as valence bond theory, and yes. So next we have valence electrons, ionic bond, covalent bond. We will be discussing about these parameters also. Then we have a very important topic, hydrogen bonding. This topic is also linked with organic chemistry, and inorganic chemistry also contains about it. Next chapter we have chemical thermodynamics. This chapter will contain 9 marks out of 70 and it is a very important topic to be discussed. It goes on with you until you study chemistry. There are many laws in it, but it is a very easy chapter. Next we have equilibrium. Equilibrium chapter contains 7 marks total. In this also we will be discussing about some important principles like Lee-Chatelier principle, ionic equilibrium, ionization of acids and bases, the strength of acids and bases, concepts of pH, hydrolysis of salts. This also we will discuss in this chapter. Next is the redox chapter. It is known as redox reactions. This chapter contains only 4 marks. Basically a question based on this, a numerical comes in your exam, but in JEE and NEET almost 2 questions come from this chapter, and it is a very easy and a smaller chapter. Next we have organic chemistry, which is the best and the interesting part of our chemistry. In organic chemistry we will be learning about IUPAC naming of organic compounds, their origin, classification, and also we will be discussing about homolytic and heterolytic fission of a covalent bond. And we will be learning about what are free radicals, carbocations, carbanions, electrophiles and nucleophiles, and also different name reactions. Then our last chapter is hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbon chapter contains 10 marks. In this chapter 2 types of hydrocarbons will be studied. One is aliphatic and second is aromatic. In aliphatic hydrocarbons we will discuss about alkanes, alkenes, alkynes. Then in aromatic hydrocarbons we will be discussing about IUPAC naming of the aromatic hydrocarbons and the benzene based hydrocarbons. Also there is reactions like Friedel-Crafts acylation, alkylation, and other carcinogenic and toxicity of these hydrocarbons.